everybody, welcome back to Northern Land Plays Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. We've been killing it, but the last episode was pretty bad. I hope it was entertaining. Ooh, this is what I'm talking about. Brimstone, Pyromaniac, 1 HP, and Shoop the Whoop. This is what I'm talking about. PW and 8 MSLW. I'm a little embarrassed of the way that I played the last episode, to be honest with you. I hope it was entertaining. I think we can do better, though. I think we have it within us to do better. Obviously, I want to win, but I want this run to be entertaining as well. And it's really started in a strong area here with us. Well, I guess we didn't have to move away from that bomb, but still. We have almost no HP. One champion could kill us. However, we have a great ability to do damage here. Starting with Brim, starting with Shoop the Whoop. Like, it's pretty disgustingly strong. So if we come into this room, pop something like that, see where we're going, all of a sudden that cursed room now becomes available to go into for free for us. And you think we can get 2 keys for a bomb? Hell yeah. We'll definitely pay 1 bomb to get this chest. There's also decent money in there, all things considered. There's also a shop, and honestly, we probably should. What am I doing? Go to the shop, buy a spirit heart, you freaking idiot. Who are you trying to impress here? Making all the wrong decisions. So if you get hit by one of these guys, you just die. And that's not gonna feel so good, is it? Answer no. Let's go into the shop. If there's no spirit heart, that's different. If there's a spirit heart, though, we have to buy it, obviously. And there is. We'll buy restock first, because that's the right play. And then we'll get the heck out of here. We will go to our curse room as well. And I'm not saying we're set, but we're in a really, really good spot now. That Brimstone start, now that we appear to probably, in all likelihood, have a great chance to live, that Brimstone start looks really, really good. I'm going to try these pills, which I probably shouldn't. But a Tears upgrade is great. And I Can See Forever is also pretty good. Yeah, okay, everything's pretty much turned out, you know, the best possible way that we could have expected so far. Keep in mind, of course, that we're in a really good spot because Shoop the Whoop is basically just going to do, like, 8 times the damage of Brimstone or something ridiculous like that. I don't know. It depends because it's different based on the number of ticks that it does. Like, if you have a tier, it does, like, 8 times that tier damage, but I'm not sure if this does 8 times Brimstone's tick damage, or it might not even be 8, it might be 4. It doesn't matter. The point is, it's going to do a hell of a lot of damage, and we're probably set now. We really, you know, did a number on that floor. We got a lot of HP. We got a lot of damage. We might have an arcade, which would be nice, because I would like to go into that boss trap room, and really just, let's be honest, I'm going to use some vulgar language. I'd like to make this run my bitch. Not in a weird way, just in a way like I would like to exert my own dominance over this run, and, you know, in a way that's fun and healthy for everybody involved, including the run itself. That being said, I'm angry, or at least impassioned after our last game, and ready to start playing better. Inside of our shop, Diplopia, of course. We have to! You can't not! We could just get blue map. Actually, wait a minute. We have restock. How do we do this now? Let's go through the entire floor and see if we can't use Diplopia in a way that makes sense for us, but still keep Shoop the Whoop. I mean, by the way, if you're gonna be like, oh, I'm so sick of Diplopia, I do want to point out the alternative is Shoop the Whoop, which also shows up like once every 3 runs. So it's not like, I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of Diplopia to begin with, although I love its mechanic. But it's not like it's taking the spot of something we never see. So let's leave that by the wayside for now. See what we've got going on, this deal with the devil, potentially here. Come on. More HP. I think we do want KB and Conception. Don't really give a shit about the Necronomicon. Yeah, I mean, do you see what I'm getting at here when I talk about what I want to do with Diplopia? Let's see how much money we get here. Not quite enough and no bombs. Because my thinking is, if we just Diplopia, we'll take Shoop the Whoop with us. We'll get a battery charge. We'll get a free blue map. We'll get a free ladder. Yeah, I'm going to do that, actually. As much as this might seem like it's kind of a cop-out, I think it's the correct use of Diplopia in this situation. And this might be even more controversial than any other time I've used Diplopia in the past. We got a lot of value out of it. For 2 cents, we got a key, a battery charge, the blue map, and the ladder. So that's pretty good. Plus, we get to keep Shoop the Whoop moving forwards. And it's not like I'm the world's biggest fan of Shoop the Whoop, but it just seems like the right play here. Hopefully people are okay with that. Either way, this is set in stone. I mean, we could talk about whatever the hell we want. One thing that we've been doing in Ultimate Chicken Horse episodes to keep commentary going is there's this website. It's been famous on YouTube for like vlog channels. They've done videos like the Would You Push the Button challenge. It's the site willyoupushthebutton.com. It's basically like would you rather questions. But I feel like we as a society are not ready for would you rather questions. We do them all the time on the NLSS, and it's not like we invented it. It's a common party game, would you rather. There's even like one of my friends in college bought me a board game that was based on it, and it was like a very nice gesture, not really my scene, because it was like, would you rather suck a vodka shot out of the person to your left's belly button or go on a cruise with the person on your right? And I'm like, we're like 9 single dudes playing this game. It's just, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just not quite the right atmosphere, for the way that this seems like you want it to go right now. And I understand that, but it was a nice gesture regardless. I wonder where that board game sits today. Hopefully he took it back. Either way, the problem is I went to the website and we played some on the Ultimate Chicken Horse videos, but so many of the would you rather questions, there's 2 pet peeves. One of them is it's too easy. They go, would you rather be a god or have $1 million? I'll be a god. The other thing that really annoys me, like it's not really a question, though, you're like, that's the obvious one. Hey, Sig Makiev, thank you for the subscription as well. Thanks to Twitch Prime, like there's been it used to be like a once every 2 months sort of thing. You'd get a subscriber when it wasn't during a video. Or when it was during a video, but not during a stream. And now it's like, it's all the time. It's a great situation. Don't take this as me complaining, as I also pick up Sackboy. It's, oh, thanks for the money. It's so lovely. And then also, thanks for the best item in the game, or one of them. Tomo, you can go back to sleep, buddy. You don't have to get up. But the other thing that annoys me is that every single top comment on that site is like a 13-year-old kid who thinks they're a genius. Would you take any superpower of your choice if someone you knew would die of cancer? Top comment every single time. I would just take a superpower that allows me to cure cancer. And then everyone's like, oh my god, you're a genius. Please, I'm from the admissions department at Harvard University. We want to offer you a full scholarship to a program of your choice immediately. We've never seen logic like this before. How did you learn to be such a genius? Would you rather... We probably should not have even taken Bum Friend. Would you push the button if, when you push the button, a genie appeared to offer you 3 wishes, but... you would lose all memory of your past life. First, I would wish for more wishes, and then I would wish not to lose any memories of my past life. Or, not my past lives, but, my life in the past. Oh my god! This is NASA. Will you please become the head of our, not-for-profit scientific organization? We need people like you. DAE, the wrong generation. How did this guy get such amazing logical... I'm ragging on young people here, which is not classy. It's punching down. But it just annoys me that the whole point of a would you rather question, from my opinion, is to learn... It's not to be the world's smartest person and find the loophole. Because that's easy enough, You could always be like, well, would you rather have no hair or hair everywhere? Oh, I'd rather have hair everywhere, because at least I could shave it. No! There's no shaving, okay? A supernatural being has come down from the planet Zorgatron, and he says he imbues you with this hair that cannot be shaved. If you shave it, it comes back instantly, and it comes back twice as thick, okay? There's no way around it. By the way, thank you for everyone who let me know that Lump of Coal does work with Brimstone, and it works amazingly to give you like a +2 damage upgrade, which is the same damage you get from Spun, which is ridiculously good. But anyway, the whole point of these would you rather questions is to learn something about the people answering them. That's like when we say, like, would you give up 10% of your penis? Like, your penis would just become 10% smaller in a uniform fashion. You can ask clarifying questions, of course. I guess we might as well use the Joker card. Blank card Joker? Why not? Why not? Would you give up 10% of your penis if for the rest of your life you got 10% more income? Excuse me, this is my money. Say it with me one more time. It's my money. You learn something about people. If somebody says they won't give up any of their penis for a greater salary, what do you know about that person? They value their phallus, you know? Maybe they don't value money as much as some other people. There's admirable things you can draw. There's probably stupid things you can draw. What I'm getting at, though, is that just by... Oh, I bought that by accident. Just by virtue of having gone through the conversation, now you know something about the other person, and that's cool. That's the whole point of those games. It's not to figure out who can beat the system with loopholes. This is an American tax law. Okay, well, I'm really sorry, Donation Machine, but this has to be done. I think that's the most valuable part of that, but some people may disagree. If you disagree, I disagree with you, but that's all right. I defend to the death your right to disagree there. We'll hold on to this Joker card, of course, or that Joker card for that matter. And we should start to go to our curse rooms here because we do have guppy dreams. Anyway, that's why I like Would You Rather questions. They can be a little childish at times, but you know, we really got into some philosophical issues like would you push a button that gave you $1 if every time you pushed it, oh, that's the ticket right there. If every time you pushed it, it gave someone on Earth a splitting migraine headache. Almost everybody, I'm not trying to play like the Mr. Innocent here, almost everybody was like, yeah, no problem. I'd push it like 1,000,000 times. And I was like, dude, you're valuing strangers so little that you would, I didn't realize we had this much HP, that you would give someone a headache, you would introduce like pain into this world, even if it doesn't directly affect you. You would introduce pain into this world for like the cost of a can of Coke. Not at the grocery store, but, you know, out at a restaurant or something. You get what I'm saying here. That seems extreme. That's very telling. I think that tells me something about someone's character. Not necessarily in a bad way. It's an impossible question to begin with. We also learned a lot about that question in that question. We were like, it turns out, if you press that button one time to give one person a headache, you're just a dick. You're getting no appreciable benefit. If you push it 1,000,000 times and you get $1 million, that's actually kind of justifiable. Sure, you introduced 1,000,000 headaches out there, but you got enough money to, like, sincerely change your life, probably forever. You know, I'm not saying you could live off it forever, but it would change the trajectory of your life for sure. Ooh, that's good. Growth hormones. That's why I like the Would You Rather questions, man, because you learn something about people. I think it's a classic human game. Not to be confused with the classic Human League, which of course is, don't you want me, baby? Don't you want me? Oh. We're just going to use Berkano, because we want to save blank card for Joker. Or we want to save Joker for blank card, maybe, rather. But it's hard to come up with a great Would You Rather question just off the top of the dome piece, I got to admit. It's why the ones that we get that work, we mine them until they're dead forever, basically. Oh, right, we're immune to explosions. It's very, very strong. Hey, in case you haven't noticed, this is a pretty strong run. Are we going to fight the Hush on this run? I think there's a very genuine chance that we do so, yes. We'll probably be Guppy. I think that's a good chance. There's also, like, some of the responses on that, like, would you push the button say, which is basically would you rather, very much surprised me. One of them was like, you could have any power you want, but music will be eliminated from the earth. And then it was like 55% would take any power they wanted. You know, literally you could become an omnipotent god, cure cancer, cure all diseases, world peace. 45% were like, nah, dog. If Taking Back Sunday wouldn't exist, I don't want to live in a cancer-free world. I found that by the way, don't take this as me saying music is not important. You know, for a lot of people, music is their whole lives, and I understand that. You know, my wife is an oboist. She's got a music degree. She's a musician. You know, I understand where you're coming from on this one, but at the same time, really, any power on Earth? So literally, you consider like listening to music or the existence of music better than being a god. Like, you would rather be yourself than be Superman, but not be able to go to, like, you know, Spotify. Honestly, props to you for sticking to your guns, but that blows my mind. So I was pushing that button in 2 seconds. Would you push a button to get any power on it? Yeah, okay. I'm not saying I'm gonna be super benevolent, but I'm like, okay, I'll tell you what. I'll have a power to, like, cure all disease. People are gonna be knocking down my door. Knock, knock, knock. Hey, asshole. Thanks for curing all disease and, you know, making it so humans can live forever and all that, and, you know, contributing to a golden age for our species. But at the same time, I really miss Pachelbel's Cannon in D, so, you know, fuck you. You know, you can't shoot me, by the way, because I have another secret power, and that secret power was the power to have unlimited powers. I left that in the top comment on the website, and now I have, if you're interested, I'll be taking over the Honorable Lord Stephen Hawking's position at Cambridge University. Pretty excited about that. Honestly, let's be honest. He's had it coming. Sure, I'll take Demon Baby. I'm not taking Sister Maggie, though. Are we going to do Boss Rush? I mean, we have a teleport card, so we're not going to do Boss Rush, but we're going to bounce out of there. No question about it. We do have restock on this run as well, so we're probably going to want to do the Hush fight. We're kind of approaching, like, unlimited power, though. Oh, the sneeze is real. Oh, my God. That shook me all night long like an AC/DC song. So the goat head almost, like, nullifies some of the use of blank card Joker, but it's still good. Like, the teleport aspect of it is still important, and it still works for the cathedral and the Hush fight and, you know, the chest, etc., etc. Peeper's Eye is not very good, but it's okay. We're on Necropolis 2 here, and to be honest with you, it's just going to keep getting better. It's fairly inconceivable that this could ever get worse. I'm going to blow this up. We got the nickel. I'm going to donate some money. We were very rude to our donation machine, very uncouth. So we will be less untowards, and we will donate as much money as they'll take from us, and then we'll go live our lives here. So then, my take-home message here. If I can inject any goodness into the world, it's, yes, I paused because that was very awkward phrasing. If I can inject any goodness into the world, it would be, if someone asks you a would you rather question, answer it honestly, because it shows that they have a desire. I think we want to just get invincibility. It shows that they have a genuine desire to get to know you, I think. And that's the best times that we've had on the NLSS. Like, if you play Would You Rather, like, no sane person is this impassioned about Would You Rather. But I am, damn it. It's real to me, damn it. You should make an effort to answer honestly. Because anyone can figure out a loophole. You have any superpower, but, you know, a lot of them revolve around superpowers as well. You know, you could, oh, Scuppy Dreams. You could solve world hunger, but your nose would be 5 times bigger. Ooh, I don't know. That's a tough one. I'd solve that no problem. Yeah, I'd probably look like a dang old weirdo, but it would still be well worth it. You know, you'd be a hero. The soul of so many would you rather questions is, like, either a family member dies, or, like, the other consequence is, like, something will happen that'll make it pretty tough to get laid. I think we do take Mom's Knife here. Mom's Knife Brimstone is one of those things where, like, Mom's Knife or Brimstone? No, no, no. That makes the run unexciting. Mom's Knife and Brimstone? Sign me up, buddy. Ooh, we'll take Incubus as well, without a doubt. I feel like we've been at 16 minutes on this run for, like, the last 5 minutes. We literally beat that last floor in, like, 0 time flat. So I'm not really expecting good payouts from the shop on the Hush fight, but what I am expecting is, well, you know, 4 golden chests and 2 item rooms that we have a choice from in each one. So I'm thinking we got a good chance to get something sweet there. And I also think that the Hush is going to go down like a little baby back bitch this time, so we got nothing to worry about. We should try to get the money, though. You know, if there's money to get, because we could use Spirit Hearts if they're for sale on that boss fight, but I digress. Anyway, yeah, you should always try to answer a would you rather question honestly. I think you'll learn something about each other. Just don't buy the board game, or know the environment you're going to play that board game in. We'll open this. That's the ticket. Bum friend, stop taking my money. I always give you my money. I always give you financial transaction currency. And oh my god. I just realized, by the way, I was like, why are we so strong? Like, I know we're strong, but why are we so strong? The answer to that question is that the incubus pickup is just disgusting. Now we have 2 huge beams of brimstone-infused knives that are shooting out. They generate spiders for us that do 2 times our ridiculous damage. They generate or 2.5, I should say. They generate flies that do 2 times our ridiculous damage. Like, this is a silly run. In all the right ways, you know? As compared to the last run, this run is like a fucking dream come true. Nah, I don't even want the Bob transformation. I don't want to pick it up. Emperor. Good card, actually. Blank card Emperor could allow us to finish like the rest of the run within, like, I don't know, probably like 30 seconds if we wanted to, but we're gonna abstain from that for now. If we could get Hierophant, I would crank on that with some battery charges for, like, you know, as long as it took to get us to 12 HP. Because I think there is a chance that we die on the Hush fight. I don't think it's a big chance, but I think there is a chance. I'll be honest, Mom's Heart stands no chance whatsoever. I'm surprised she is not dead already, but might as well check the deal with the devil we've seen 100 times. Okay, go check this out. This could be interesting. We could fairly easily conceive of a world in which we lose as much HP as I brought down here, especially with Curse of the Unknown kind of holding me back, but Cricket's Head, I'm not going to say it makes it all worthwhile, but it could make it all worthwhile. We should blank card Joker as well. Maybe Spirit Hearts? I'll take it. This would be not the worst opportunity to get Spirit Hearts, but instead this... I really can't afford to take a pill right now in case it ends up being bad trip. Where's my Joker card? That's it, right? Yeah, okay. Alright, first item room. Huh. I think you go for the coolness of Midas Touch. Wow, we also maybe got a black market. It's a crawl space, but it's a crawl space with Evil Eye, which probably does nothing for us, but I'll pick it up regardless. I think you go for the coolness of Midas Touch over the guaranteed damage. And then I think you go Daddy Longlegs. You know, the D8, I don't want to mess with this situation in such a, you know, kind of non-destructive way. Would I reroll this run? I would prefer not to. Magician. Now, you could take the Magician into this room, I guess, but I don't know how much it's going to affect how things are going. So just, you know, stand back. We got infinite range here. Crank out some knives. If we tap shoot, we'll probably get a little bit better, and, you know, generating a bunch of flies. 1 in 6 chance on every tick to generate a fly, which is disgustingly strong. Now, if we can actually land the first knife from up close and personal range in a good spot, this may approach best run ever territory. And I'm being sincere. Most of the time, I temper my expectations there, you know, or I temper your expectations. I say, it's a good run. Is it the best run ever? Let's not be ridiculous. You know, it has to be pretty fucking good to be the best run ever. This is pretty fucking good. This could be the best run we've ever had. I mean, super armor or no super armor, we're just, like, absolutely destroying Hush. He's already 60% dead in, like, 20 seconds. Infamy's coming through in the clutch for us here, too. Please stop going subterranean on me. Unless you're going to be Subterranean Homesick Alien, track 3 from Radiohead's magnum opus, OK Computer Boys. Well, that's Midas Touch coming through in the clutch. Man, we are so set here. This is just gross. The quality of this run is ridiculous. Okay, we're on the Cathedral with 8 HP. You blank card Joker again? We don't really want the nail. Could we afford it? Yeah, probably. But I don't think there's any desire to have it right now. So what am I looking for? Honestly, on the chest, we can't be hurt by those guys, really. I mean, if we contact them, maybe we'll be hurt, but the explosion can't hurt us because of Pyromaniac, which is, like, to have Pyromaniac as your starting item and then forget about it is usually indicative of a run being pretty freaking good, but I digress. I would love, obviously, something like Sad Bombs. But I would also really like to see... there are so many death cards there. I would really like to see a way to fight... I guess it would have to be Dad's Key. A way to fight Mega Satan. Because this could really be the dream run. You know, get all the optional stuff done. I guess we didn't technically do Boss Rush, but I hope you'll grant me a reprieve on that one, considering how obvious it was to just sneak out. But we could check a lot of stuff off the Isaac bucket list here. Do we even have Small Rock? Like, hilariously enough, that might be one of the easiest ways to continually improve this run, despite the fact that it's already disgusting. We could use, I mean, like, this is not to say we need it, but we could use a little bit more defense as well. For example, Dark Bum. We could use a Dark Bum. AAA battery. It's basically irrelevant. The thing with blank card Joker is it's nice to have the guarantee, but you really only need to use it once per floor. You don't need to be able to use it over and over. Although the teleporting can make it not negligible, it's still not necessarily going to be good. Yeah, and this is the kind of run that makes me scared for our next run. I'm happy living in the moment, but I'm also like, okay, next run, just remember, you're not going to be this strong. So things could go more wrong. We'll take Dark Matter. Yeah, okay. I don't really want to lose permanent Polaroid invincibility, but for Magic Mush and SMB Superfan, I'll break my principles here. So our damage should continue to go up. It's not like we're losing like Whore of Babylon or anything. We're just losing permanent Polaroid invincibility. To be honest with you, there's a reasonable chance we don't get hit anyway. This is... I'm gonna just call it. This is probably at least top 10, maybe even higher in terms of like the highest damage runs we've ever had. We could even have gone faster, considering that we fought the Hush and chose not to take Emperor cards. If we double down on those Emperor cards, this could have been a 16-minute run, I think. Or like maybe 20 minutes. I can't remember when the Emperor card showed up for the first time. We should get that. But we don't need to rush. We don't need to rush at this point. I remember, like, for Balls of Steel, a decent run, like a run with a chance to win its match, was like anything under 25 minutes. So, I mean, the fact that we started with Brimstone put us ahead of the curve here to begin with, but it's important, or not important, but nice to keep in perspective that this is, like, still really, really good. We did take damage. Spun? Not quite. We also probably could have leaned on, Restock a little bit more. Oh, right, we don't have invincibility. Don't be stupid. Don't be stupid. We could have leaned on Restock a little bit more to get even more items from the shops. And that could have... well, I mean, what am I hoping for at this point? I guess just more damage, but... we don't really have too much to complain about here. And if you want to say that we almost died here, you can say that, but I disagree with you. I'll defend to the death your right to say it. For now, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. New episodes of Isaac ritualistically come out every single day at 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. For now, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button, subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you tomorrow bright and early with another one.